Well, we're here at the Cherry Red Record Stadium after the signing of Section 106 with AFC Wimbledon Chief Executive Erik Samuelson. Erik, why did it take so long?
All sorts of reasons. I mean, most people know that Boris Johnson causes a good 6 to 8 months delay, Mayor Johnson as he was then, and then there was there were various attempts to put hurdles in the way which we had to overcome. We've overcome bigger hurdles in our time, but it meant being patient. And then this is an extremely complicated site with a lot of interrelated documents which had to be negotiated and agreed with the lawyers, and it's taken a long time. But it's done, it's signed and it's done, and that's it.
Fantastic news. So what happens next?
Well, next, the site will have to be cleared. Galliard are responsible for making sure that happens. We won't be physically on the site at all. They're going to clear the site and the particular bit on which we're going to build our stadium up to a standard at which we can start building. So they're going to do that, and then we take over.
All the fans, of course, want to know, when does clearance start?
Well, it'll take them a few weeks to get things sorted and start, but early in the new year, early to mid-January, I guess, and then several months to clear it. Say by the summer, it should be a cleared site.
Yeah, so you're really thinking summer 2018 when it's going to be building commences?
Yes, it really ought to be. The site's been surveyed. I'm not expecting to find any great surprises. Galliard know what to expect when they clear the stadium. It'll have to be done carefully, obviously, but they know what to expect. So once the site's cleared, we will be handed the parcel of land on which we're going to build our stadium. Freehold, it'll be ours, and then we can start building.
Is it rather a tight deadline for perhaps 2019?
Yeah, we've been going for 2019. We've been saying that that's where we want to do it. What we will do, now that this is signed, we will commission, as I think most fans know, we've appointed Andrew Scott Limited to complete the tender and hopefully to build the stadium for us. We will commission them to do a review saying, can it still be done for 2019? I'd like to think it can, but we need to get the experts' view. Once we know that, we'll announce it, but we still at the moment are hoping, I think that's the right word, hoping that we can open in 2019. If not, we'll still have a stadium, it'll still be ours, it'll just be a bit later.
Tremendously exciting times, but in the meantime, what happens to the Cherry Red Record Stadium?
The Cherry Red Record Stadium remains in our ownership, with Chelsea ladies playing here under licence, as everybody has seen, until, this is oversimplifying a bit, but until we get given the land on which we build our stadium. So until next summer, it's ours. At that point, effectively the sale to Chelsea is completed. They own the stadium, but we will continue here. It ought not to look any different to fans. We'll continue here, it'll be our advertising on the outside the pitch, there'll be our bars, all the things that they're used to seeing should continue much the same until we move out, hopefully in 2019. But if later, then that can be arranged. That will be okay.
The tremendously exciting news is, so here we are, AFC Wimbledon's going to own its own stadium.
Yes, although to be pedantic, it won't be AFC Wimbledon. We've created a brand new company which is fully owned, 100% owned by the Dons Trust, so it remains the fans' stadium, but it will be in a new company which, with just a little nod to the past, we've called the Wider Interests of Football, and that will be the owner of the stadium.
What next for Erik Samuelson?
A long sleep, I think, but shortly after that, I want to see the stadium finished and built, so I've committed to overseeing the final building of it up to the date of opening. That'll obviously take up quite a bit of my time, so what we're doing, as fans already will be aware, is we're seeking to recruit a Chief Operating Officer, a COO, to work to me, to take over most of the day-to-day running of the football club, and also to be actively involved, take a key hand in the development of how we want to run catering, hospitality, sheer operations, how we want the new stadium to run. They will be reporting to me and through me at the Dons Trust board. They will be leading on that, and I'll just try and make sure all the bricks are in place and in the right order so we can open hopefully in 2019, but the key thing is we can open a new stadium in Wimbledon, in Plough Lane, back where we belong.
Erik, that's fantastic news. Thanks very much indeed.
An absolute pleasure.